Salute to everybody. I've been trying to get on for the last 30 minutes. They've been doing their due diligence, but nevertheless, I'm still here. I've been trying to get on, but they finally don't let me in. So this will be the last stream I do for the rest of the week. I was gonna do two a week anyway. They don't put. Yeah, they got the handcuffs on me, and they won't let me out. But I really don't care. I'm gonna stay 10 toes down. Whatever I said, everything. But then again, it's just my opinion. Um, I want to give. Just gonna go ahead and just get this out the way. Congratulations to Steph. Um, so it is what it is. You know what I mean? He got it, and I'm not taking that away from him. But when it says greatest, it's just levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Um, the- when you mention the word great to me, it's like on the biggest stage. You know what I'm saying? You came through jumper threes, everything. You know what I mean? He had his little playoff little run. You know what I mean? But in his decisive moments, I ain't judging him for that. You know what I mean? But greatest, that's his title. But I'm not taking away from him. But it's just levels to me when it comes to great. Because the past players they didn't even. I'm not even knocking them. He got the record either, but the past players they especially the lethal shooters that everybody had that was really assassins and played on all three levels. You know what I mean? Defensively, offense. You know what I mean? And the offensive game was they had no weaknesses in their offense, and then defense. You're gonna have to guard them. And you have to guard him. But congratulations to the Golden Boy. Um, it is what it is. Uh, him and Ray is just two different type of players. Um, I can just go on and on about the players where I know that if they, if they would have played in this era, but you can't go and just pick whenever you want to play in your era. You know what I mean? So hey, congratulations to. I was glad it's over with. Could they get back to basketball? Now, when it comes to the league is concerned, a lot of shenanigans. That's what me and my little circle of OGs who breathe and love this basketball shit. That's what we talk about every morning. And getting in their insight and see how they look at it and everything like that. We agree on a lot of things. You know what I mean? But it's different aspects of it that I truly love. That I love talking to these guys about. You know what I mean? They always keep it real and everything. So something like that, you gotta soak in that knowledge and I understand. I always been a person like I soak in a lot of stuff. That's why I stay quiet and just chill. Um, as far as the league is concerned, to me, if I don't know what are they doing, this COVID is what they really say it is because we already know in life that to me it ain't is what they say it is. You know what I mean? But it messing up a lot of teams. Albert Gentry, he has tested positive COVID and all this, and all these players is testing positive for COVID and allegedly. Um, Yeah, some teams just got wiped away. There should be way more storylines in the league, but there's not going to be no storylines in the league because you know we're just gonna really gonna have to see as the year goes on. How I look at it is they always tell on themselves what they doing. Um, you ain't gotta agree with me, but that's just how I feel. This like lights, camera, stage, action. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Not act to do your part. That's how I see how they do. Um, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But we're gonna see who are they really, who is really they benefiting because all these other star players they had to sit. You know, people have their gripes, they do. But I live in a world that they'll never tell us the goddamn truth anyway. So we're gonna see who they really cheating for. Cause I've been doing my little thing and investigating my how I see what they doing and seeing what these teams gonna be playing. And now all these players is out. See who's gonna be playing these teams in the upcoming schedule. Hmm. Yeah. But now that's me. I'll be on that college basketball. Like I said, NBA they could just do whatever they want to do. You know, me to me, this is just really just like a person like me who I used to love growing up, going home, watching them playoffs, watching whoever. I remember Allen Iverson crossed over Antonio Daniels. That shit made CNN headline news. They ended up flashing that shit on TV while we was watching the game on TNT because the Lakers was playing that night. I think they was playing the I can't remember. I can't remember. I need to look at the schedule to remember. Um but when he sat there and did that move to Antonio Daniels, crossed him over and crossed him twice, I was just like, ooh, yeah, yeah. That was that was like big time. I was at work like, ooh, like no, he didn't. Like, yes, he did. Um, I don't wish nothing bad on anybody and everything like that. But we live in a world like that. Like these people are supposed to be, um, they always use sports as a common healer and all this other stuff whenever they see fit to. That's just how I see it. Um, we just have to see what they're gonna do because, like I said, they always show their hand. They always show their hand. They're always telling themselves too. They always telling themselves. Um, yeah, I'm gonna chop it up with y'all for a bit. I go to work at 2 today, so it's 9:36 in the morning right now. So y'all want to come on in? Come on in. Don't be on no bullshit, man. Could just say it's at the time, man. You know what I mean? I don't do all that back and forth arguing and all this other stuff. No disrespecting Grace and Legends and all this other stuff. And y'all feel like whatever is ever, then whatever it is. And if I disagree, if the homie disagree, and they sit there and prove their point and disagree, but hey, it ain't never have to get down to cussing one each other out and shit. We already got too much of that dumbass shit. dig what I'm saying? I'm not even paying attention to the chat, but yeah, but shout out to everybody. I might drop this link. Excuse me. All right, here we go. All right, everything is dropped now, so we're just gonna wait and see it now. I'm going solo dolo. Yo,
What's up, T Price?
chilling was good.
Nothing. Just chilling. Mm.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on, I can hear you. Hold on, I got straight on my audio. Yeah, I got you now. You good?
Okay, you can hear me now?
It was
Okay.
me. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Who is disrespecting the greats?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh.
People like they, they just love to do that. In this era, especially the eras that I grew up in, they
Mm-hmm.
love it. The new generation. They love doing that, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying that for a long time. They always gotta disrespect another player just to make their player look good. And to me, every time they do that, to me, that just makes their argument even more much of a weaker because you got to go all the way low to that extent,
Yeah. But
and
here's the
then
thing.
they don't know what they're talking about outside of that anyway.
Wait a minute. But what if, like, LeBron, for example, someone like after LeBron retires or whatever? What if someone ends up, well, not necessarily surpassing his legacy, but like coming close to it in a short amount of time, racking up, accolades, championships. Will they tear him down like they tear these other greats down?
Um, Everything gonna happen for a reason, man.
Because they realize, like, once LeBron, what are they gonna do when LeBron retires? Because I've noticed something. Like, they don't watch anyone but LeBron. I'm like, do y'all really like basketball? Because I've talked to uh, some of them, and their basketball knowledge is surprisingly, limited. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like, they don't know about the greats. Like, they just know LeBron and everyone else and Michael Jordan. And I'm like, It's more than just Michael Jordan and LeBron. There's, Elgin Baylor, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, of course. What else? Oscar Robertson. Like he gets, uh, he, he doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. Like there are so many, people throughout history.
You got so many players from the all the way from the beginning, all the way and all the way until I say '90s and as the early 2000s. To
Yeah,
me, they don't, they don't, you don't get mentioned nothing.
hmm
They don't even mention the players that the NBA took.
yeah,
They took ABA. They took some of the ABA stuff. ABA don't even get mentioned.
yeah,
A lot of people just think about Dr. J NBA career, but Giannis don't even know his ABA career. A lot of
yeah,
these,
yeah.
you know, that's how
And
that's how you gotta do your due diligence and study, man.
I don't like how they be tearing his teammates down. Like, cause the first time I noticed it, like really, because I wasn't really paying attention like that to all the narratives. Like, I was just watching the game. But like when they, bro,
But look how
perfect.
they used to dog Chris Bosh.
Yeah,
And Chris Bosh
Chris
wasn't
Bosh.
soft. And Chris
Yeah,
Bosh wasn't
Chris
soft.
Bosh won them that series. Like people talk about Ray Allen, but like watch that game again. Look at his defense and like he grabbed the key rebound to set up that play so he could hit that shot, man. Like come on. But the biggest example I could think of is Kyrie at 2016 finals because they moved the goalpost like you said. Like because I'm like, who hit the game winning shot? But then they're like, oh, who who made the game winning block that set like if LeBron doesn't make that block, Kyrie wouldn't have the opportunity to make that shot. So if I'm using their logic, okay, what if Kyrie, made that chase down block and LeBron made the shot? Then they would say, "Oh, that block don't matter. Who hit the game winning shot?" And I'm like, and you can't tell me that's not what they wouldn't have done. You get what I'm saying, man?
Mm-hmm. I get exactly what you're saying.
Because I rewatched that series and I forgot how good Kyrie actually played that series. Like, I think that was the first time ever like a duo, scored 40 in a finals game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's what's true. Kyrie was hooping, man. He was
yeah,
balling.
hmm
I was one of the ones that you could say that that he should have been a Finals MVP,
yeah,
but he didn't. But
yeah.
they gave it to LeBron.
Because he led in every statistical category, and I'm like, bro, I'm like that don't.
And I'm not trapped. And this and that. I'm not bashing LeBron. LeBron is great,
Yeah, he is great.
but to me, his levels to this greatness.
Yeah, but
So
like
I don't
you
have him
can't
as
give
up
him.
there. I can't give him no extra credit for
You can't
cheating
give him.
and you
Here's
getting
my
out the
thing.
best teams. I'm so tired of people and their excuses. Say, well, he went to Miami and proved that he. That, I'm not do. I don't care. When he left and went to Miami, he had the number one seed not once,
Not
not twice,
but
but
three.
three fucking times. Stop it.
But here's the thing, T Price. Uh, when he went, you can't give him, all the credit when he wins, but when he loses, he
Yeah,
had,
I never, I just exactly that. That's why I don't respect that shit because every superstar that they tear down in the media and everything like that, it's their fault.
yeah,
But
yeah,
majority
because
and everybody else I know too. I don't know who this is, man, but you about to get blocked. Whoever the hell you is, I don't know what that shit means, but I've been seeing too much shit like that. You gotta
hmm
go.
yeah, block them trolls, man.
Speak English over here, English.
hmm But yeah, like you said, perfect example. Kobe being Bryant, like when he lost, like in the finals or in the first round, it was all his fault. Like I remember what the media said, like, "Oh, he's a bad teammate. He's not a leader."
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm. They
Like
don't get the same energy. And then this is the thing, man. Look, I'm not and I'm not bashing LeBron, man. It's
no, but
just I'm just let's just talk about now. Let's just talk about now. This is talking about the game that's like what's going on right now in the league. You know, Steph finally got his record. He got
oh
his
yeah,
shit off.
congrats to Stephen
He
Curry.
is, he got it. I just don't that greatest shooter of all time shit. I just don't get into that
No,
name and that shit just to me is
my
because
problem with that, like, congrats to Steph. Like he deserves it anyway. But like, I think they're more focused on breaking records, and like they get so caught up in that they forget what's important, which is winning the championship. That's what happened when they won 73 games, because they were so hell bent on breaking that record, uh and they didn't perform as well in the finals.
okay. So we go. Let me just go to the standings right now. Mm, okay, you got Houston, Cleveland tonight. You got Atlanta, Orlando, Miami, Philly, Lakers, Dallas, Indiana, Milwaukee, Pelicans, OKC, Charlotte, San Antonio, Minnesota, Denver, and then it's Clippers and Utah. Then you got Memphis and Portland. Then you got Washington and Sacramento. And the standings goes like this: Brooklyn is 20-8. The Bulls are 17-10. Milwaukee is 18-11. Cleveland is 17-12. Miami is 16-12. Philly is 15-13. Washington is 15-13. It is 7 seed. 8 seed is the Hornets at 15-14. Boston is 14-14. Atlanta is 13-14. Toronto is 13-15. And you got the Knicks that are 12-16. Pacers are 12-17. Orlando 5-23. Detroit Pistons is 4-22. Golden State is 23-5. Phoenix is 22-5. Utah is 19-7. Memphis is 17-11. Clippers is 16-12. The Lakers are the 6th seed, 15-13. Dallas is 14-13. Denver Nuggets is 14-13. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they're the 9th seed, they're 12-15. Sacramento's in the 10th seed, 11-17. They just lost out in the Gentry to the COVID protocols. Um,
Yeah, COVID is no joke, boy.
I just don't know if it's really real or not, man. Because man, I know a lot of people that work in the industry, man, that
Mm.
works in the hospital
I
and
mean,
shit
I
like
think
that.
it's real, because my uncle had it. But
I know it's real, but it ain't to this just to this
yeah,
extreme.
I get what you're saying. Like,
This outbreak like that. Why everybody playing then? Why y'all ain't shutting the shit down?
yeah, it's what I don't understand.
Hmm. Let me see what these teams, what they who they gonna be playing. Okay. upcoming games for the Lakers are they play Dallas. Then the 17th they play Minnesota. The 19th they play Chicago in Chicago. The 21st they'll play the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
On the 23rd they'll play the Spurs. Christmas they'll play Brooklyn.
Can I say something about the Lakers? Like,
Hold on, let me just get the last bit
oh,
on the
okay.
rest of the schedule for the rest of the month. Then they play Houston. Then they'll play on Memphis on the 29th, and on the 31st they'll play the Trailblazers. Go ahead.
I'm really not impressed with their last few wins. If you get what I'm saying, like, yeah, it's good they won, but like, it ain't nothing to celebrate.
Hmm.
Peace to your brothers and your family, and even in the chat.
Hey, what's good, homie?
Man, just trying to make it, man. Shit, man. That's
Yeah,
it.
man. I'll get back out there and get it today. I gotta go. Gotta get them. Gotta go work.
Yeah.
I'll chop it up to about. I have to be there, but I don't have to be there to two. So yeah, so everything's cool, man. But yeah, man, whatever you want to talk about, man, go ahead, get it off, man. What's up with it? We just talking, looking at the schedules of these teams that that lost players to COVID. I'm gonna look at Brooklyn Nets. Look what they schedule is going to. Their upcoming games. They play. They play Philly.
Mm.
They play Philly on the 16th. Then the 18th they'll play Orlando. They play Denver on the 19th. The 21st they'll play the Wizards. The 23rd they play Portland. 25th they play the Lakers. 27th they play the Clippers. On the 30th they'll play the Philly again. And then they play the Clippers again on the first
Mm.
of January. And then let me look at Chicago because they got some players out because of COVID and stuff too. Um, okay, that game was postponed, but on the 19th they play the Lakers. Then they play the 20th. They'll play Houston at home. The 22nd they'll play Toronto at home. 26th they'll play Indiana at home. 27th they play at Atlanta. 29th they play in Chicago. The 31st they'll play at Indiana. And on the first they'll play at the Wizards. And on the third they'll play Orlando at home.
Mm.
Who is another team? What is another team that lost players because go the Wizards, right? The
I believe
Wizards.
so. I don't know. It seems like I ain't gonna say I'm being nice, man. See like most of these good players is out of COVID policy.
Hmm. Got you thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, man. Make you but that bum ain't out. To play, man. Now all of a sudden he always plays out.
Yeah, I agree.
Yo, congratulations to the brother that hit the threes, beat Ray Allen's record. Salute to him, Stephon Curry. Congratulations to him. Hello?
Yeah, you good?
Oh, okay. But I would say this though. Just I'm saying to your young ones, just understand the times and understand there was always great shooters in the NBA, but they did not play of the NBA of right now. And y'all will have a great appreciation for Ray Allen and Reggie Miller and the
Facts.
rest of them.
And Larry Bird too.
Larry Bird. Have a great appreciation of them, man. If they would have played right now, you know how
But they
long
would have.
it would
They,
have
they
been
would have.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah, they would have been breaking all types of records.
So put some respect on the shooters even back then, and even the ones in the '70s too, even the '60s.
Yeah, it was
Put
a
some
different
respect
time,
on them, man.
different rules.
Yeah. But see, we'll say that, yo, you hate it. It's not hating, man.
It's
I just want you, y'all want
appreciating
to put some respect.
history.
Appreciate it, man. Because I'm telling you,
Cause like when LeBron retires, like what you think the generation that didn't see him gonna say? Oh, we played against SoundCloud rappers, and because it's inevitable. That's why I say don't call the past generation bums and plumbers and stuff like that.
yeah,
Because the
no
same
respect.
thing is gonna happen to all these other players.
And you know what, bro? Go more on your point. I hope I'm old enough to live to see that. And I said, y'all don't like that, don't you? Now you know what I was saying about 25, 30 years ago. Picture if downtown Freddie Brown or Dead Ellis and them will have the green like they have right now. Ray Allen or Rick Barry, Reggie Miller, Chris Ford hit the first three of NBA history.
Hmm.
Dan Issel, Rick Barry. If they would have had the, even you said Larry Bird, if they would have had the green light right now,
Even Allen Iverson and like
Allen
uh,
Iverson, right.
even Kobe. Like
Kobe, right, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? If they had a green light, man, you know what I mean?
that's why I don't care about stuff like field goal percentage, and it's important, but you got to look at the time period some of these guys played in, because
Mhm.
it was a lot harder to score back then than it
Chuck
is.
Person,
Yep.
Glenn, you know, Glenn Rice,
Yeah, Glenn Rice too.
Hershey Hawk,
Kersey Hawk is right. We can go on. This is what I'm saying, man. If them people would have had the green light right now,
Dale Ellis,
Dale Ellis. Do you know them players right now? You have to play like close to
Stevie
20
Bird.
over 20 years to break the record. If you think about it,
Hmm.
even get close to it.
Facts.
So I'm just saying the respect history. Steph Curry, I respect him. He did against the Knicks. Hey, what's new? You know what I mean? Everybody having history against the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the year, you know what I mean? But just say, man, and people don't understand. When Ray Allen was doing it, He doing a two-phase of his career. He would shoot threes off the dribble, and then when he got older, he was going off the dribble. He was still putting the ball on the floor, but he still haven't managed to have a longer career. And that's impressive to me, because that means all about fundamentals, y'all.
Yeah,
And plus, Ray found a way to still play defense later on in his career.
yep.
Fundamentals, y'all. Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Late great coach Calhoun, man. All about for fundamentals.
And
Offense,
people
defense.
say coaching doesn't matter. Coaching does matter, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't listen to these fools, man.
And I'm like, it's the thing. These people don't want to be coached anymore.
See the thing, what the problem is, brothers? Coaches that we know back then, they coach offense and defense. That would make them
Yeah,
great coaches. Dean Smith, you got Denny Crum. They know the offense and the defense. A lot of
yep,
people don't know Dean Smith created the four corners of defense. Also, he created a set play, set of offense and stuff like that. Dean Smith. We don't even talk about the late great. I'm sorry, the late great Dean Smith,
yep.
the
And
first player ACC that brought black player. I
mm-hmm.
forgot his name. He played in Boston, and they were talking about they was calling him names in the '60s. They had to hold him back because he was going to go in the stands and get that white boy. Man, put some respect, y'all.
Yep.
Oh, boy, white players ain't taking no black players. Yes, it was. It was some black, white people. You don't take no for us.
Because people want to get on, MJ and Kobe, like, oh, they had Phil Jackson. If LeBron and all them guys had Phil Jackson, they would have had 7 rings. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, LeBron was a free agent how many years? Like, a good 4, 5, 6 years. He could have
Listen,
gone to any team. He could have gone to the Spurs with Greg Popovich and
he didn't want to because he don't want to be coached.
thank you. And I'm like, that's what I try. And people say I'm hate. Like, I've given LeBron so many chances, and I'm like, I'm not saying he's not great because he is, of course, one of the all-time greats. But like, there's some flaws in his game. And I'm like,
Come on, let's be honest here. Look at Michael Jordan. Came from North Carolina. Anybody that came from North Carolina become a great player. I
mhm,
give you one. Like Bob McAdoo. Probably don't
yep,
know about Bob McAdoo. A lot of people know Bob McAdoo. They 74, 75. Well, no. I think 73, 74. He was MVP. Played for the Buffalo team. Later on, they moved to Utah, I believe. Bob McAdoo was nice.
yep,
But he got rings with LA. Why do you think LA was the first three-peat? He was part of that team. Coming off the bench was getting busy. But Bob McAdoo was great. Put the ball on the floor and all like that. Another coach, the late great Jack Ramsey, won over 900 some games. Very innovative offense and defense.
mhm,
We don't talk about him.
yep. And like you said, they don't focus on the fundamentals anymore. Like, all they want to do is jack up threes or have a, fancy, assist, or they don't focus on the fundamentals, or know it's not basketball anymore. Like, it's a
It's not, no,
three
it's
point
not.
shooting contest, man. Like,
No, it's not. We don't have big man camps. We don't
yeah,
have forward camps. We don't have point guard, shooting guard camps. But them camps, you play fundamentals. You got on the fundamentals of offense and defense.
mm-hmm. And they don't rebound like they supposed to anymore.
They
Like,
don't want to rebound. They want what the big man is. That your guard greet the rebound. I run. What the fuck, man? You do that back in the day. You sit down the pine and whoop.
mm-hmm.
What I? Oh, you want to give me lip? You want to go? I keep you out next game.
Cause what's his name? How tall is Ben Simmons? Isn't he damn near 7 feet?
About 6'10".
6'10", basically 7 feet. Okay. How many rebounds does he average?
I don't know about maybe 6 or 7.
6 or 7. See, if you 7 feet or close to 7 feet, you should be averaging 9 or 10 rebounds at least. Like
At least, right? Mm-hmm.
there's no excuse. They want to coddle all these players, like don't want to hurt their feelings, I guess.
I mean, you can still have big man bringing up the rock, but at times you got to put him in the post. Yo, you got to get in the post and punish it. But you got mismatch.
Mm-hmm.
You got to develop some. Develop some down low moves. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? You know if they're gonna double, triple, they come on the blind side. There's always somebody open. That's what you gotta do. That's how you kill a team. Like people say, "Oh, Golden State cannot beat me." Yes, they can, man. Let Steph Curry. You got to make Steph Curry play defense.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got that center. You know what I'm saying? You put him on the block and punish him.
Yeah. And the narrative that their Golden State team with KD and Steph Curry, like when LeBron was playing them, that team was beatable in my opinion because that next year, uh, that first year, KD and them went to the finals. Like those games were close, man. Like I mean, they could have won it. Well, they did win one game. To be fair, but they shouldn't have got gentlemen swept and swept the next year. Like you could at least win one game.
I know Clay Thompson and all that, but people like that, you gotta make them. I know they that's what that, but they best defensive player too. But people like you gotta make him play. You gotta make him move his foot. You gotta get him tired. Okay, so when he get on offense, man, you gotta go at him.
Mm-hmm. Like they treat basketball like it's 2K now. Like it's basically what it is. 2K, perfect.
Yeah. I know you're right. Listen, I got an old game. I got an old system, PlayStation 3. Every time I play them shit, I go at them. Okay. I do. But I go at the game, I go at him. I'm gonna test you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you now. I'm gonna ice you. Yeah. People say, yo, man, I don't know, man. It's just these players, they don't know the fundamentals, man. They don't want to do fundamentals. Learn how to move without the ball.
Yeah.
Learn how to call defense. Know the strength of the defense. Know the strength of that play. What they sweet spot at. You gotta know stuff. Know how to call out picks for the blind side, up on top, even down low. Let a person know what a set pick, what a reverse set pick is coming. You gotta know stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. But they
And
don't study.
learn how to blow the pick up.
And watching film is important too, and practicing.
They don't know how to watch film these days, man. Why it is? Yeah, common sense will tell you. You track a person in four corners of the court. I'm talking about the half court. You make them, they're gonna throw in the middle. It's all day, start fast break. You force it to the corner. You just put your hands up. Then they're gonna throw the elbow. If it's a good referee right there, you gonna call foul, make them throw in the middle all day.
Mm-hmm.
All day. I remember when I was playing more time, I was very young. He said, look,
Mm-hmm.
all you need to do is trap him in the corner. Big man, trap him in the corner. Guards, just have your eyes open because it's coming.
Yep.
And then we was getting steal after steal after steal. We was making them bring them. He said, listen, Do not have them to bring it up on the side. Do not have him bring it up in the middle. Make him uncomfortable. Force him to the side. Oh my goodness. You
And
see that
another,
how easy that is?
mm-hmm,
Have fun, right? That's all you need to do. If they
yep,
call if they call foul, don't worry about it. Leave it to me. I take care of the rest. You just
mm-hmm,
what you do for now on, all right?
yep,
Don't worry about the card. Never went old coach. He said, don't worry about the ref. Just do this.
mm-hmm. And another thing, they need to ask. There's no shame in asking questions and learning from your contemporaries or your elder statesmen.
They don't want to, man. They don't want to, man. But
Which,
there are some elder statesmen, they bunch of assholes too.
yeah, I agree.
Few they are. Some of them are. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But the one, but me, I can say for me, I don't mind sharing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Cause it was sharing me. Did I know that you knew the game, man? If I'm 55 years old, I should know something.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot don't want to play defense because it's effort.
Hmm.
It's effort. You gotta want to do it.
And I'm confused. Why are the Lakers like front running against these weak ass teams, man? Like that rubs me the wrong way. Because I would get it if it was like the Suns or the Warriors or an actual contender, but like these are barely 500 teams. Like these are kids who can barely drink.
Mhm.
Like what? Why? You get what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Man. I understand you, man. It's just that them sub 500 teams, man, they gotta play better when they come to Lakers, man. You gotta think of them. Oh yeah, they champions. You gotta make believe. Oh yeah, you gotta come with that monster. Nah. You gotta go at them.
Mm-hmm. But
They in the way. That's our champion right here. We gotta dethrone them. That's what you gotta do. Can't be complacent. You gotta go at them. If I was on a championship team, I gotta be expected. It's gonna be every team gonna go want to throw on our team. So I gotta be ready for. I gotta be ready. I'm coming for your spot.
yep,
That's it. I'm saying that's what they gotta do, man. But these players these days they don't have a heart. They want to be buddy up. Yo, can I join your team?
yep.
Can't do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, no one does it by himself, but like I see what you're saying. Like, oh, I want to be the man. I don't want. I, I want to prove I could do this. Like leading my own ship and like going through the grind. I don't want to join like two other, Hall of Famers.
No, I don't, man. And then you get some players that like you, man. Yo, we
Yep,
could turn this around, man. You know, you have to get just start plays, man. Like, hey,
yep. That's why I don't get why Kobe is, down for like not wanting to play with Shaq no more. Like I'm like, bro, like I'm not getting credit with Shaq, so like I'm gonna prove. No, I don't need Shaq. I could do this myself. Even though like he was saving Shaq's ass some of them games.
mm. People, man, I was just for me, man. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna even talk about the Knicks either, man. What's your team?
Well, I don't really have a team. Like it would be the Hawks, but I don't really have a team per se.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. What's your favorite player?
My favorite all time or right now.
Who?
What'd you say?
Well, who's your favorite player?
Oh, my favorite player was Kobe.
Okay,
Yeah.
hey, that's great. That's great right there.
hmm I mean, I used to be a LeBron fan too,
Uh,
but I am still to an extent because just looking at like the way he takes care of his body, but it was always mental with me, man. Like, cause like that 2018 finals, like I was rooting for him, but like when I saw what happened in overtime, I'm like, damn, like this dude just waved the flag, like he didn't, you know, like. And then I heard all the excuses, and I'm like, damn, man, like I mean, yeah, he did carry a heavy, burden or somewhat, but you get what I'm saying, man. Like
yeah.
I look past the stats, man. Like I've always done that. Because I look at the little details, like, oh, did you hustle for loose balls? Did you, uh, fight for position for the rebound? Or, I look at stuff like that too. I don't just look at like, oh, he averaged a triple double, and I'm like, stop it, man. I'm not even trying to, like sound like an old head, but like I was just taught you give 100%, like with whatever you do. And, like even if you fail, like if you go out, swinging, then like it don't matter. You get what I'm saying, man?
Yes, sir. I
Because
definitely.
that's what my dad taught me. Like you give 110% with what I don't care what you do. Like as long as you give it your all.
Yeah. Then if you fail, it's all right.
And I'm like,
That
but
means that you learn from that. You learn from that. You keep going.
But but that was my thing with that 2018 finals. Yeah, it was a great run, but like, oh no, it wasn't the overtime that rubbed me the wrong way. It's when he brought the cast. Yeah, I know you remember he did that press conference with the cast, and I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
man. What for what?
I'm like, bro, just take the ass whooping, man. And I'm like, you had a great run. Just say, you know what, I just, fell short. And I'm like, I've never seen so many excuses for one player. Like, I'm trying to think about it because, like, and why they think LeBron's the only one who went through this type of criticism? Because Jordan went through the criticism when, like, he didn't before he won his first championship. They're like, oh, Jordan's great, but he's not Magic and Larry Bird great. Like he's not on that level. Like he's great for scoring, but like you can't win a championship with him. I'm like people forget that.
Yeah.
I'm like it's just like disrespecting the greats that came before, and like they're like, oh well, the greats didn't have to deal with the competition these other players had to deal with, and I'm like, man, stop it. I'm like, brush up on your history and knowledge of the game. And it's sad because like grown men, like old enough to watch,
This is how I feel when they don't be doing their history and shit.
yeah, really, really, I feel the same way. But
They
some of these,
genuine, and I'm Tyrese laughing at them niggas like, really?
Mhm. Man, some of these dudes old enough to know better though. Some of these dudes like in their mid 40s, they seen these games live, and they saying dumb stuff like that.
You got some people that can't think for themselves. I don't need the TV to tell me who's great.
Why you think they call it television? Tell uh, they put emphasis in that middle word. Tell lie vision because they lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that shit too, man. I'm watching that shit on my other TV. I'm watching it all. I've been watching my shit, the Boondock season 1 through 4. Yeah, I got that shit finally came in. It came in Monday, boy. I've been on my shit, watching that and watching games, and then y'all chop it up too. I'll go in at 2 today, so
Okay.
yeah, I wasn't paying attention to it earlier. I had a boy up there. Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. Yeah, I already blazed. I'm good. Give me something to eat before I go to work, and yeah, get back in my work zone. 'Cause this year's about to be out of here. Got 16 more days.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be another year.
Well, very interesting year for sports, man.
Hey, how you like that video that I sent you when I caught that dude taking that shit?
Oh man, yo, that
uh,
fucking yeah, I'm fuck him up, man. I was about to eat. I said, oh
oh man.
shit. I got gagged. I said, damn, dog. You just let out a man. I said, yo.
Yeah, hey, Andre, it was like I just got done blazing too, right? And I pulled up, and I was like, man, I was gonna open up the light, get some light up in my room and shit. Man, I was in like, what this motherfucker doing? I already knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what this is like? I was like, this nigga's really taking this shit. I was like, oh, I gotta record this shit, man. Then I was sitting there thinking to myself, how in the hell he gonna wipe his ass though? That he did all his business and everything like that, and show the hell the shit that motherfucker used to stick.
Little, little shitty boy motherfucker, man. I ain't nasty, man. Nigga, put a diaper on, nigga. Ah, little homie diaper ass nigga. Dad, put some baby powder or something, nigga.
If y'all have my number, man, like only the few homies that know me though, but the homies that know my number, man, I sent it to you. They already know. They're like they'll tell you, man. Yeah,
All I can say like this, y'all.
true story.
If you eat, yo, look at this for yo, don't eat first.
Yeah. Don't eat first. Yeah, right. Yeah, if you got
Don't
one,
eat first.
you got one of them stomachs like that. I don't care, nigga. You can say whatever, nigga. I'm still gonna smash my food. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, but if you wait, but if your stomach like that, I'm just saying, look at it first. I said, dang. No shame in the world either, though. No shame, yo. Dang.
He
Drop.
had nothing. And this is the thing, and that's the dude that used to come in there, and that's the story. I used to work at the one around the corner, Chevron around the corner, Man, he's coming out all the time. I never liked that dude. I'm like, man, this dude come in there. He always talking about he wants this and that. Then they don't want it. And then he stinks and all this other stuff. I'm like, dude, they got places, man. You go wash your ass, man. That's one thing I could say about that, man. About being homeless and all that shit, man. Staying in shit. I was in that life.
Yeah.
I did that shit. But one thing I always did, I had a job. I ain't sat there and sat around and let motherfuckers say, oh, do this. I was taking advantage of everything they was giving to me. Like, man, this dude's really trying to do something with himself. So, like, why they helping you? Because I'm getting my ass off my ass. I ain't sitting around here looking at some motherfuckers I don't want to see. I don't know. And all this other shit. You know what I mean? Shoot, man. There ain't no darn way you be walking around smelling like that. I know some women out here be smelling bad. Like, man, you a woman smell like that. That's bad. Like, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. You dressing all
Man,
nice and everything, and all that perfume. You don't hire that. It don't hire them armpits.
I'm just saying though, you smell.
Yeah.
I said, dang, you smell like sewers.
Straight from the sewer. Straight from the sewer.
Ooh, man. You don't smell like stinking DOS effects and shit. What the fuck, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? And you got your own aisle of women stuff. The matter of fact, you got more than one. Come on.
How does it feel? Yeah.
Back to life, back to reality, man.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all some stay. This don't make no sense, man. You body
When I
wise, y'all
drop
like
the link for anybody want to come on in, I ain't paying attention to the chat, man. Salute, man.
man.
Y'all want to come up in here, man, because I'm getting off about 12:30. I got to be about 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'll get off of here. That's if people still want to hold it down, man. Because I'm only doing 2 a week from this point on. Because they don't be posting my videos up and all this other shit. So.
Oh yeah, man. I want to do the chopper. I want to do a chopper. I want to do a chopper with you on my channel one day, bro.
I tell you, the best time to get me, like to do something like that, would be on my off days, like Monday and Tuesday.
Okay, yeah. Just let me know what time.
Yeah, okay. It don't matter, whatever. If it's Monday and Tuesday, you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Yeah, cause I shoot. Only free time I'm going is going to see the Lakers in Portland on the 9th because I'm going in February. I already put that shit in, and I put in for the next day because it's going to be on a Wednesday night. So
yeah, man. We'll do a
I'm
chopper.
gonna stay over. I'm gonna stay
Yeah.
over that night. I'm gonna stay over that night up in
Oh,
Portland.
that's good. That's good. Man, yeah, man. We'll do a chopper with you. You know,
Yeah.
whatever time it is, let people know if on your side, let people know on my side, man. We can get it on, man.
Yeah, got you.
And then this is the difference. This ain't no interview, it's a chopper. And then you can ask questions about me. I want you to ask questions about me, man.
Right.
Do that.
Yeah. People don't understand. You gotta ask questions, man. But some people just, hey, it's the old folks used to tell me, man, if you don't ask a question, because you don't want to, but then that's
Yeah,
sometimes.
man.
But sometimes, man, a question is not even a question until you ask the question. Don't sit
Yeah,
there and just assume. Just ask.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But like, I'm gonna say a little about the Knicks is this. You got a coach that don't not know offense.
Mm-hmm.
You short you shorten your bench. You shorten your bench. You got to talk about Kemba Walker who can't play.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Yeah.
But you don't want to play him like a game like Golden State. You could have put him in and get busy. You need points. You don't want to start quickly because quickly ain't ready. But you're not grooming him right. But the only time you put grinds in them in, it's a protocol. So, man, it's like this, man. Then, the Knicks might be getting Ben Simmons. For what? Randall want to play. He don't play defense, but you go, but yo, come on, man. Yeah, man. Come on. Then you got the Knicks, people that know the Knicks on YouTube. Oh yeah, man, listen, man. Yo, listen, man. Marvel don't know, man. Coach Tibbs, wherever players he run them to death, especially veterans. Look at Lord Dane. He ran him off.
Mm.
Y'all ain't know what. They should have had longer careers. Tibbs always goes 6 or 7 in the bench better. He do not go beyond that. How you gonna develop young players?
I was
They
tripping
supposed
when
to,
I was tripping last night when I saw Kevin Knox hooping last night. Like, man, he finally using Kevin Knox now. Like, he should
all
been
stuff,
using that
right?
dude.
Right.
And the more
But
he plays, the more he got confidence. The boy got game, man.
me
That's
too.
this is all I don't understand about coaches. And then this is why. Look at the great coaches of back then. I could tell you a coach. Tell you a couple of coaches. Okay, let Pat Riley has some talent like that. Let Lenny Wilkins or the great the late great Doug Moe. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let players like a Chuck Daly. You know what I mean? I wasn't big on Mike Fratello though. You know what I mean? But then again,
Right. But you
but then,
picture Kevin,
but
yeah, but
he only thing he had was Neat though too. So I couldn't give him a really true assessment of why I feel about him as a coach. You know what I mean?
yeah, but we think about, and that's a good question. Like Doug Moe, one of the best offensive minds ever. He can play. He can coach defense too.
Mm-hmm.
We can say that. But Doug Moe, the late great Doug Moe, was brilliant mind offense. Picture Kevin Knox would have played Doug Moe. What?
Dan Issel, you can even
Damn it!
and he can hoop too. And he played the game too at a high level. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. It's just the coaching now really making and there's so many factor into the NBA. I know everybody is teaching me how to always tell me that you just got to adjust. I adjusted to it, but it's ugly though, very ugly because you don't get to the bat players no more. You know what I mean? Only way they're gonna start doing that is they're gonna have to be a couple of them. And that's gonna take them. But like, hey, we can't help but to put. Man, I'm telling you, when I watch the game, I don't know. They said, I always say everything always change, just like fashion always come back. So we'll just see. For right now, they love this shit, so we just gonna have to see.
Yeah. But I think when it comes to sports, it's always going to come down to fundamentals.
And fundamentals is definitely what they lack in this game. Like, come on, like point.
Yes.
I never seen so many players that I consider great. You top 75 player and you got 6 turnovers. 5. I don't give a fuck. The ball for a ball player to beat, dude. That's how I know basketball totally changed. You want me to give this man extra credit points? Look how many times he held the ball. Y'all killed Kobe Bryant for the most shots missed and all this other shit. You know, it's just a stat for y'all LeBron fans of this, but I'm not ticky tack. Y'all always want to say he wasn't efficient. He
Facts.
actually was efficient.
He was
Whatever,
for the era.
and for his era that he played in. Y'all don't
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, he was efficient. Y'all could say whatever the fuck y'all want to say. He was efficient. Just because you didn't see it, and stop believing all these dumbass niggas that's clearly paid off. My nigga Paul Pierce gave the blueprint and sat there and said we got to talk about LeBron all the fucking time. And y'all still say this man is still hating on this man. Just for an example. He got him in right in his top 3. I don't see how, but that's him. I don't see no top 3 in LeBron. And I'm not bashing LeBron. It's levels to this greatness, man. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way you skip everybody. You ain't skip Kobe. I don't care what. I don't care about all this, all these stats and all this. Man, stats are meant to make stats. Is always meant to be broken if you have longevity to go with it. That's why it's hard for me to really assess football players now too, because how much the rule changed in that for the offense compared to the defense.
Yeah.
So you want me to get in and say this man is great? Because nah, man, could the rule change for this player so he could be? This man benefited from a tuck rule. Cause we didn't want Charles Winston to be the hero. It's just like how they did it's like how they did the Kansas City Chiefs. That late flag came at the end of the game. Once I seen that, I was like, yeah, Brady's going to the Super Bowl to win it. You already know it.
Yeah.
You just see the writings on the wall, and I'm not hating. That's how y'all feel about these players is great. Okay, that's your opinions, but hey, I just feel differently.
Yeah, just look at New England. New England still get the calls like hold it where? I say y'all crazy. Oh, but you hating though. Maybe going by one thing, man. It's like, oh, like for basketball, man. Come on, man. Come on now, man. All I'm just saying, put some respect in them players in the past, man. If they would have had the rules like right now, Steph Curry would have to play like, man. So maybe he get 39, 40 to get close to this records, man. Then hardly no defense or nothing. No man to man. No bumping. No hand check. No put the forearm in the back. You know to move the person. You can't play the lines because they call that blocking now. So what else you can do? And it's not complaining.
Mm-hmm.
It's not complaining. The rules has changed. See, the last a lot of people understand. The last 25, excuse me, almost 30 years, the NBA had changed for offense, and the defense had declined. So of course people say, oh, you cannot play man, so they go zone. But see that this is what I was talking about. Well, the fundamentals has suffered because even like in zone, you gotta know the fundamentals to play zone. They don't know how to play zone. They don't develop eye coordination. Yo, you listen. Yo, take 3 steps back so you can see this. Yo, look. See the pick. Yo, see the pick coming. Yo, look at the poster. Look, see the guy like this. Switch. They're trying to create, you know, mismatch. Switch. Then at the same time, they don't know how to play. Oh, they don't know how to reverse. Oh, yo, they trying to reverse. Read their body. Read their waist. Oh, okay. I know ain't gonna get close to you. Well, I'm gonna take 2 steps. Oh, thank you. Rip. Fast break. They don't know stuff like that. They don't want to know stuff like that. And that's why you see Boston, Lakers, even the Knicks back then in the 70s, they play defense. You know what I mean? And even like Seattle and Washington when they went back to back in 78, 79. You got Philadelphia 76ers.
This is what all y'all badass kids is right now. Y'all Santa Claus right now.
Mhm.
Then we talk about great play. They never want to mention about Dr. J.
Don't even mention the ABA days, the Pistol Pete's.
Right.
Even the players that's in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, they don't even get even in the 80s. I could give you another bad white boy, Kiki Vandeweghe.
Yup. Denver.
Another bad white boy never got his just due.
Never. Nope.
It's too many players, man, for y'all to just for them to just sit there for me to be like, oh, nah, sorry.
You know what? There's another bad one. He used to coach too. Collins. He used to play with the Sixers.
Doug Collins.
Huh?
Talking about Doug Collins.
Doug Collins was bad.
Yeah, he was nice.
Nice, Joe. Yeah. Doug Collins was nice.
You just don't have them coaches like that no more.
Doug Collins as a player, Doug Collins, he was like, I think it was about 6'6". Handle too. Man, he had a handle. You know, and I believe I think Doug Collins played. I think he played the controversy 72 Olympic games when they jerked him for the gold. Yup, in 72. Doug Collins was nice, man.
Yeah, he was.
Another white boy. He's come off the bench, but you know, Bobby Jones had hops, yo. Bobby Jones had hops. He's like 6'10", 6'9", 6'10". Hops, yo. What? Man, I remember when him and Dr. J used to be on the wing. Oh my goodness. Another bad white boy in the 50s, Bob Pettit. He passed away a while back.
Tell him about the great Bradley.
Oh yeah. The Knicks, oh, you crazy? Yeah. Set shot.
Yeah, Bill Bradley, yeah.
Bill Bradley, set shot, put on the floor. He came from the Ivy League school. Smart too. Very intelligent. But the great Bill Bradley, man. Two best one to me, very underrated. Very underrated real round play. Bill Bradley, the Lakers Bill Bradley. He was a senator in New Jersey too for a long time. Of the Democrat Party. Yep. He played the great Knicks teams in 69, 7. So I mean 1969, 70, 70, 72, 73 season. Bad white boy too, but shoot, shit. God. And you know, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. A PlayStation 3, Will Bradley dunk.
You doing this shit right here.
Hey.
That nigga playing basketball in Tim's. Get the That nigga Riley. That nigga Riley.
Yeah, man. Throughout the year, was a lot of bad white boys. Boy, tag game, y'all. Bye, man.
Can't forget about Tom Chambers.
Oh yeah. Chambers
Jack
nasty.
Sigma. Deadlift
Jack
Shrimp.
Sigma. Yep. I was happy Jack Sigma got his ring though, man. All these years, man.
They finally gave that nigga his ring.
Huh?
They finally gave that boy his ring.
With Jack Sigma?
Yeah.
I thought he got his ring already in Seattle.
Oh. Man, Jack Sigma was nice, man. 'Cause, hey, you know, I wasn't born when he won his ring there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got his ring in 60. Yeah, Jackson, yeah. Oh, you forgot one more. Dave Cowens.
Yeah, Dave Collins was nice, too. Yeah, Cowens.
Dave
Yeah.
Cowens, he hot, too.
And you know, we already know about Kevin McHale.
Oh,
That
definitely.
torture, that I used to call him the torture chamber. I used to call it the torture chamber with a low post back in the day.
Yeah, man, that mother he had feet, man. Yeah, excellent footwork, man. Yeah. Long arms, too. Little hops right there and there. Yeah.
Bird said he was too nice. He used to push that nigga, said, man. He said he was just too nice to motherfuckers.
Yeah. There's a clip on YouTube that sometimes the Celtics used to play the Hartford Center, Silver Center in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin McHale was given, he had like 56. Then he stopped. So Bird was like, push it, go ahead, go do what you have to do. And that just then Bird said, I take over for you. Man. Let me see. So Bird ended up having over 60, and McHale had like 56. So a picture of McHale would have kept on playing that night. He could have had more than 56. Yeah, boy. Let me say, Kevin McHale. Yeah, Kevin McHale was nasty, y'all.
Kevin McHale, you better try to tell you. That little post action was no joke.
Ask the Lakers.
That's why they ended up getting Michael Thompson.
You have to, yeah. But that didn't help. That didn't help.
Yeah. Just make it hard for him. He's the only one that could guard him, though, because they both went to Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh, Michael Thompson was not all that bad play. You know what I'm saying? He did a little something. Now you put Michael Thompson in these play, if he play these rules right now, he'd be dominating.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt. I'm not even gonna say Kevin McHale. I'm not even gonna say Kevin McHale. No. It would not. That would not be fair. But Michael Thompson, he would have dominated. He would have dominated right now. There's no ifs and buts about it.
Mm-hmm.
Even Derek Harper. I'm sorry, I ain't talking about the one on the Knicks. I'm talking about the Derek Harper play when he used to play the Mavs back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
He was Derek Harper was nice, man. Roy Topley. Yo, do you know what? Come and think about like in the mid 80s towards the end of 80s, bro. The Mavs, they had some pretty good teams. They just can't never get past the Lakers.
Mm-hmm. Like them teams gonna get past Boston.
Yep. And I think that's why McGuire he left. Mark McGuire he left and went to Detroit. But he always said that when he wanted against the Pistons, he just wished the Mavs. You see what he would have with the Mavs. Because people don't know. Dallas was knocking on the door. You remember Roy Topley?
Mm-hmm. Just played for the Mavericks. They were James Donaldson. They had James Donaldson. They had Brad Davis.
Yeah. They had a crew, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they had Rolando Blackman.
Lonzo Blackman, very underrated, yeah.
With the K-State. He went to K-State.
Yeah, K-State, right. And you know, Lonzo Blackman from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I know this. I know the family member that he's married to. I know one of his family members that to get the chick that he married was related to one of my so-called associate at that particular time. Yeah.
And no, people. We're not talking about Ronaldo Black from the Knicks. We're talking about the Mavs.
Right.
Yeah. I still ball to this day.
He married a girl from Salina, Kansas. He married a black girl from Salina, Kansas. Mm-hmm.
But you know, we really don't talk about Ronaldo Blackman. But we need to put some respect on this thing. He did work too now.
Yeah, he did. I'm not saying there's too many players that's back then they actually did work, man. But everybody was a dog.
Yeah.
Every team had dogs back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No, Blackman. Listen, Ronaldo Blackman, what? Man, you get 30 a night, Ronaldo Black. And plus, Ronaldo Black was a pretty good defensive player, too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know, they members was the Lakers. And they played the Lakers hard, too. It's gonna have to go over the hump, man. Like I'm saying. And see, and those was battles back then. They were see those teams back then, they was not scared. They was not afraid of each other.
Mm-hmm.
It was not easy. People think, oh, it was easy. No, it wasn't. But I would say this: if the Mavs would have kept their core, I mean, I said throughout the 90s, I really believe they could have squeezed out one championship. I believe that.
Hey, I liked it when it was Jim Jackson and Jason Kidd and Jamal Mashburn.
Yeah. They didn't play long enough.
I know, man. I wish they kept them niggas together. But them.
Oh, they would have kept together. They won championship.
But Tony Braxton was banging all them niggas at the same time.
Word, she was hitting on Jackson and Jackson and Kidd at the same time.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I knew that from way back then, though, bro. You know, back then, you know, like we keep telling cats, man, this basketball shit, man, we've been doing this basketball talk, bro. That's when this shit was actually nice and free on Yahoo. Mark Cuban gave the niggas the blueprint how to do this shit.
He's like, yeah, Tony Braxton, yeah, she was in. Yo, why do you think they wasn't friends? I told him, why do you think that? I said, why do you think you don't think they couldn't? They couldn't play close together. Tony Braxton was banging both of them at the same time, taking turns.
Oh, freedom niggas, man. That was then, though. That would broke up their team, though.
Huh?
That would broke up their squad.
They did. That broke them up. Yes.
For y'all people that don't know, now you know. You might as well be like old boy and do his little dance like Martin right there.
Mm-hmm. They said Tony Braxton, yes, back in the 90s, early 90s, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The one was with Babyface, yes.
Mm-hmm. She divided the whole basketball team, got niggas traded and shit, made the niggas move on. But them niggas have been on their way, bro. Cause Jim Jackson at that time, he was nice. People forget Jim Jackson was nice though. I used to like Jim Jackson.
Yeah, Jim Jackson was nasty. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Jackson.
And then you got to understand, Dallas back then, they had a pretty good defensive team too.
Mm-hmm.
There's some nice pieces. They was on their way. I'm telling you, Jamal Mashburn, nobody could stop Mash.
Yeah, I forgot. This movie is funny as fuck too. Fist fight.
Yeah.
He said, "Put your sets up." Then they This my motherfucking one of my favorite movies. It always get me laughing.
Yeah.
You try to start that fight with that big dude. He said, "Hey man, this dude say you want to kick your ass." I was like, "What?" He was like, the big dude was like, "Well, tell that motherfucker he has something to say it in my motherfucking face." that movie's funny. If y'all ain't seen Fist Fight, man, that movie's it's a classic, man.
Yeah.
I want everybody to see this. That movie was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Then he got the nigga on the horse and shit. One of the brothers making pork chops today. I need to call and find out. I'll find out in about.
That was a good movie too.
Oh, Django.
Yeah.
Oh, Django's. Oh, that's classic.
The classic, yo.
You black son of a bitch. You know her, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know her. Samuel Jackson to play a part. Coco, give me some sugar.
Yeah.
It's a nigga on a horse. It's a nigga on a horse. No,
but there are some people saying, yo, that's how the real Django. That's not how it went down.
Right.
I said, so all right, that ain't went down like that, but you gotta throw some human at it. Yeah, man. You gotta have a hero. Can we have a hero or something like that? Ah, damn. But that was funny though. That white guy, yo, yo, he was getting niggas murked. I got this. I got this. Some people just go to my. I want you to go. You can go look at it. Get some money. Yo, that was funny though too, man. Yo, but that one, she was fine though.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Don't think, feel. Going to get me a pork chop sandwich in about 15 minutes. One of them down south. He said he making the pork chops. He said, I was just about to call you. I was like, really? You really was going to call me? Like, really? I called you first, so I know you was about to call me. But I needs that with interest. Yeah, I was watching my Bruce Lee. That's what I was watching. That what put me to sleep last night, watching that Bruce Lee. I got all his shits. How to kill him and his sons was so bad, man.
Huh?
That's how they killed him and his sons was so bad, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. They try to cover that up. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know what y'all did. Yo, I ain't know it was a bullet in the gut. Hey, come on, man. You can't break with that, man. Y'all know exactly what y'all did, man.
Did you believe what Al Ball when he's sitting there somehow it was the person's fault? He's blaming on the person that he shot. That was their fault that they died. That's what he's saying. Man, these people, man. White folks
Yeah.
get away with murder, boy. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know the gun, the bullets in the chamber. Come on, dog. You know, wherever you get a gun that's used or whatever, you know you gotta check it what's in the one in the chamber. Especially you ain't clean it out.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here with that, man. Yo, listen, man. Back and say, yo, Bruce Lee died of a heart attack. This and that. I said, man, listen, man. Y'all yes, man. Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny show, man. Coordinate.
Coordinate. Him and Miss Pearlie been having a thing ever since Boomerang.
Uh-huh. Yo, but that nigga was that yo, who was knocking it down, boy, in the back. He was knocking it down. Came with this. Hey, down, boy. Bang, 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 bang. Kevin there, fix his stuff, get himself together, watch he cut there. Act like ain't nothing happens. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I found him.
Hey,
And then this man gonna end up being all hard and shit and baby boy. Get the fuck out of here.
hey, man, I don't come on. There you go. Little sweet dark muffin boy.
This is
Right.
Jerome. This is Jerome. This is a private party.
Yeah. And you know when I forgot what movie. You know he won an Emmy. You know he ended up giving it to Jack Lemmon.
Really?
Yeah, he ended up giving it to Jack Lemmon.
Pretty Ricky was. Pretty Ricky is what they call him.
Mm-hmm.
They knocking boots, Gina. I've got that's what Tracy Morgan got his start at.
Yeah.
Hustle man.
Mm-hmm. So that's crazy. I love it. I said, no, don't do it, Drew. Don't do it. So no. She said, oh, we'll take this pussy somewhere else. No, please. You win.
I said it's Jerome in the house. I said it's Jerome in the house. I said it's Jerome in the house.
Yeah. But one thing about Martin, it was funny, but they did have messages in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of them, especially remember that the episode that the Mars trying to tell people that they tell Martin was the son.
Mm-hmm.
You know, son, he couldn't find it wasn't me. Then he was Genie, old man, I ain't leaving nobody. So, all right. It was like so yeah. Oh, hey man, Steph. Yeah. I heard the Lakers very close to firing Mike Vogel, man.
Hmm?
Heard the Lakers close get ready to fire the coach.
Mm. Well, somebody's leaving. It's gonna be a coach and some players. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a coach first. And I was saying this, I believe this will, people go, oh, you pick on LeBron. I think it's gonna be LeBron doing too.
When the going gets tough, can't stand the rain
Yeah, they can't stand the rain. And they
in
don't
my window.
yeah. And then you might as well say they gonna get a coach that is a puppet. Get somebody to, so LeBron can rule over them. Oh, this is the offense we're gonna put in. Yeah. But I wish one player could. I wish they could have lead the Lakers as Dwight Howard.
Hmm.
I wish that. But I'm gonna tell you, one team is doing well. It's Phoenix, man.
Golden State too.
Golden State too. Yeah,
Can't count.
I can see them. They be in the Western Conference Finals. What do you think?
Yeah. Hmm. Hey, I'm
Right.
about to go pick up my. I'm about to go pick up my lunch, my dinner, everything all for the day. Cause after I eat this, I ain't eating more the rest of the day. I'm gonna be working. But hey, hold it down for me, man. It's literally just like not even right down the street, bro. I could literally walk there if I want to, but I'm just gonna hop in the car, so I won't take that long. Hold it
All
down.
right. All
Right.
right. Yeah, man. Welcome. This is the number one grinder. I'm at brother TP Experience. T Price Experience. Welcome. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Yeah. Hope everybody doing all right. Hope everybody doing all right. What's up, nephew? For the word. Think Tank. What's good? Doris Taylor. Thanks for coming. Brother, 3,000 degrees. Thanks for coming. They separate. I got my nephew Worm up in the piece. Thanks for coming. Yeah. No one grind all right. I did. I want you to go to my channel. I did a live last night. I want y'all to go check that out. I might do one later. It depends. Yeah. I'm gonna do a chop up. Oh no. Brother T Price. I will do a chop up with him on my channel. Very soon. So I want you to watch out for that. He will let you know. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic, y'all. It's gonna be epic. Yeah. So. Yeah. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that, y'all. Gotta take in some things. Yeah, mom. But I hope the wherever you're at, I hope the weather is nice. I hope everybody have a prosperous day so far. A good day. Want y'all to be safe out there, man. You know, it's crazy out there now. You know, this is the most vulnerable time of the year. You know, people want to take advantage of each other. You got a bunch of leashes out there now. The ones you ain't seen in a while, they call you. Oh yeah, how you doing? Yeah, what's up with you? I haven't heard from you in a while. I want to know you want something. What you want? I want to know what I say. Could I not Zima your face? Now you don't want to come over, huh? I know you want to look beautiful today. No, let me stop because I don't want to let me take that back because I don't want to mess my brother's channel up and everything. And I know women, these men want to get contact. Oh, you want some cookie, huh? Yeah, you missed that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. You bet you found out she was a crackhead. Now you want to come to me now, huh? You know, I got that good. Yeah, you gotta watch out, man. A man and woman, you gotta watch out for people like that. I'm trying to tell you. You gotta watch out for people like that. We all nice. Yeah, you look nice. Yeah. Mm. Look at you, looking all good there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Be nice. You take you out. I take you out. I take you somewhere. Shoot. Take you 7-Eleven, buy a croissant sandwich and call it a day. And leave me alone. I wouldn't even get you that. Buy your blueberry muffin. Yo, man, or make believe, I'm getting you something. Walk out the store, leave you stinking. I thought you gave me. Yeah, that's what you thought. Some more you want. I don't have to get it for you. Yeah, man, But also, be kind to people too, man. Because there's people out here hurting too, man. Help them out a little bit. You'd be surprised by you help them out or talk to them. It will lift their spirits and stuff. And then, it could channel them, and to do good things, you know? You never know. All I'm saying, just handpick, y'all. Handpick. That's very important. Handpick. You know, y'all know who the nice ones. Y'all know. I know. I was like, I was doing my laundry this morning. And I was on my way back, so I stopped at 7-Eleven, and I know it was this, I say it was this lady, man. You could, she was nice, but come find out she was homeless, and I was going to get something for her. She was gone, and I was like, wow, I would have got some coffee, at least get her some coffee and and a muffin. I help our men too. I remember it was like 2 years ago with this guy. He was about my age, man. He was like, I'm hungry. You buy me something? I said, what do you want? And I said, he said, I just want a donut. You mean you just want a donut? Yeah, I just want a donut. You don't want no coffee with it? I said, come on, man, I'll give you some coffee. And I got it for him and everything. I haven't seen him no more till maybe that summertime. And he stopped me looking all good. And he thanked me, because you bought that. So how you doing? I said, man, I'm doing all right. Things looking up. Got me on with a nice young lady and stuff. And I was so happy for him. He said, I just want to thank you, man. I said, man, you thank God, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, man, a here and there, man, let's say something nice. You'd be surprised. At that moment, it'll lift him up. I ain't seen him. I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen him ever since. I said, I don't see you again. You have a good life. I said, you too, man. Thanks again. But this a wicked system, man. It really is. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. Be kind, man. Be kind. Pray. Also, they're gonna have some people saying like, "Oh, somebody will do bad, worse than you or something." But understand
Hey, I'm
you,
back, bro. I'm on the phone though. I'm here though.
okay. You know, that's true. You never know what that next person going through. It's right. You know, we say that, but I understand what that person going through right now too. Or what you going through sometimes, you know? I tell you it's true. I know people see me smiling, be upbeat and stuff. Shoot, man, I go through things too. I just don't say it because ain't nobody business. And I urge y'all to be very careful who you speak to too, man. Because sometimes they could you try to use that for their advantage. Not everybody want the best for you. Basically in the social media. Just few of us outside want to. Majority of them, they don't. Just remember that. But yeah, man, I used to watch some old NBA games, y'all. You know, a lot of people don't know. Don Nelson played in NBA too back in the '60s. He helped the Celtics won some titles too. I forgot the other team he used to play for. But after that, he won some titles with the Celtics in the late '60s, y'all. Yeah. Don Nelson, Coach Don Nelson. You know, he became a great coach. He won over like 1,000 games. That's another one was very knowledgeable coaching, you know. Yeah. Lenny Wilkins, he was a great guard, great point guard. Huh? I wish some coaches come back again, man. That group has got some great coaches. I remember I hear a story from Kenny Smith when he first came in the league in the back in the late '80s. He used to play Sacramento Kings, and Will Russell was on there, and I think they was on a bus. And he noticed that you know how Kenny Smith carried himself, and he told him to come to the front of the bus. Russell train, something like that. And he was talking to him. And Bill Russell never been around a bunch of losers. But he considered the players that he had that he didn't want to put in the work. He considered them losers. And I believe Kenny Smith, a few years later, when he got to Houston, he got the that was cat he got that it was, from Bill Russell's counseling him. Huh? Instead of being a man, be a pro. And so Kenny, Smith became a 2-time champion, 94 and 95. That's when Clyde Drexler came to the team. No, at that time he was like old. They won the title back to back. Kim Elijah won. A lot of people don't know. Elijah won when he won his title, NBA title. He played like almost 12 years. I think he came in 83, 84. I think he came in 83, I think. But he played like 12 years before he got a title. So oh, there you
Yes,
go.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to
All right.
everybody once again. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. Eat this food,
Okay.
and hey, but I'll holler at y'all next week, man. Monday or Tuesday, man. That's the only time I'm
Okay.
gonna do my streams, man. But we do something Monday though, man. Promise you Monday, man. We do something, man. You just pick the time. You let me know.
I got you.
All right. Let's
All
do
right. Peace.
everybody like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.
Peace.